Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, I thought I was done for the day. I thought I'd been done all day, but I'm not. But you know what? They say when you do something you love, that it's not work. So being here with all of you guys, it ain't work to me. Or it's not. Let's be a little bit more proper. Anyways, we have right after this video is going to be interesting for you guys. Brittany Cartwright has officially filed for divorce from Jax Taylor, but right after this, we have our Salty Podcast episode 1, the video version dropping. You guys are going to freak the out. Trust me, it is so good. But before that, I'm going to get into this. So, guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Like we do it.
All right, guys. So, by the way, we are dropping the first episode of the Salty Podcast on YouTube, Up and Adam channel, to this channel right here. Now, everybody's been asking me, where do we find the podcast? I just want to show you guys anywhere you get your podcast. Right now, we are in the top shows. We are number 17 under Up and Adam. So you can click on Up and Adam and you can scroll down and you can click on the Salty Podcast, episode 1. But we are putting the video version right here on YouTube. It's always going to be after the podcast because we are really trying to push people to go to the podcast, but you guys get what we're doing. Now, with that, we got to talk about this. What a photo. Hold on. Let me bring it up. The Jax Taylor of it all. Oi, oi, oi. I mean, I'm like trying to see. Hold on. This makes me actually feel really bad. Here it is. I mean, kind of. Thank you to page 6. Brittany Cartwright files for divorce from Jax Taylor after 5 years of marriage. She's officially filed for divorce from Jax Taylor. Page 6 can confirm. Court documents filed in Los Angeles Tuesday and obtained by page 6 show that the 35-year-old The Valley star filed for the dissolution of marriage with a minor child as the exes share a 3-year-old son, Cruz. She cited irreconcilable differences as the result or reason for their split per the paperwork, and she asked the judge to waive spousal support for her and Jax Taylor, whose real name is Jason Gauchi. Yeah. Regarding which rights she would like to her assets, she is seeking to keep all properties that she acquired either by gift or inheritance and before marriage or after the date of separation. The documents also note, however, that the specific nature of assets and debts in this case have not been ascertained at this time, and their quasi-community assets will also be determined at a later time. This is obviously a term. You guys know that I'm not shy about if I don't know something. See, I always think people say, that's a stupid question. I don't feel like that. I don't know what the quasi community is. So I'm going to ask the question and try to figure out what a quasi community is. That's me. I'm that guy. I'm the one who's going to ask that. But hold on. Well, I guess my point is like, if you got a question and people are saying that it's stupid, don't listen to them. It doesn't matter. Educate yourselves because I'm not going to pretend like I know shit that I don't. That's what I'm saying. Oh, and then also, well, no, let's just get back to it. Anyways, so Brittany Cartwright and Jax Taylor have many joint businesses aside from both appearing on The Valley. They also opened up a bar together called Jax's Studio City and have a podcast called When Reality Hits. Brittany first announced their separation in February after nearly 5 years of marriage. Yes, marriages in general are very hard, and I've had a particularly rough year this past year, is what she said on her When Reality Hits with Jax and Brittany podcast at the time. Jax and I are taking time apart, and I made the decision to move into another home to take some space for the sake of my mental health. Can I also just add to this? I saw where people were trashing her for doing that. If she is protecting her mental health, because I saw where fans were like, Brittany, this is not being a good mom. Like a good mom would stay in the house. That's not true, you guys. Because if this is affecting her mental health the way that she's claiming that it affects her mental health, then I could only imagine living with Jax Taylor, what that would do to somebody's mental health. But like, if she's under that sort of scrutiny and that emotional mental abuse, we can call it, and I didn't do air quotes, I just put my fingers up, then that's not her being the best version of herself for her kid because she's going to be sad, she's going to be upset, she's going to be mad, and children, well, yes, Margaret Joseph said on The Real Housewives of New Jersey, children are resilient. They also pick up on things. I picked up on these things when my parents were getting a divorce. I know for a fact that kids or her kid will pick up on it. So what she did by moving herself out of the house because Jax would not was not her being a bad parent. Actually, it's quite the opposite. It's her being an incredible parent because she made the decision, a tough decision, to take herself out of a situation that was not conducive to being a healthy environment or a healthy mental space for her, which would in long term affect her child. So anybody who has shit to say about it, I'm like, guys, no, no, I absolutely disagree with you. And that's just my stance on it. But back to it. Oi, oi, oi. Fans speculated at the time whether the relationship drama was meant to drive ratings for the Valley, which was about to start airing, but the former couple's rep immediately shut that down. Brittany Cartwright then shared on their show's season finale what actually led up to the split. He was going out to the bar and stuff, coming home and having these horrible hangovers that would make him mean as a fucking snake, is what she told her co stars during the episode. Finally, after he's already been screaming at me for hours, I packed me and Cruz up and we got the hell out of that house. I just kind of at this point, I hit a point where I started noticing everything that he did to me. Now, Jax has admitted to dealing with serious mental health and anger issues, prompting him to enter a mental health facility for treatment last month. Jax has always been candid about his mental health struggles, especially during the past few months on his podcast. He's made the decision to seek inpatient treatment, is what his rep previously told Page Six. This is a particularly sensitive time for him and his family. They ask for privacy and respect until he is ready to speak more on this matter. Now, while Jax Taylor has been getting help, filming for season 2 of The Valley has been underway, and Brittany has been spotted hanging out with Bachelorette alum Tanner Cortad. Though nobody really knows their status, Brittany and Jax's relationship has been on display since they started dating back in 2015, and they first appeared together on Vanderpump Rules. And prior to tying the knot, had a cheating scandal that almost tore them apart. On season 6, Jax Taylor was accused of being unfaithful with another cast member, Faith. However, Brittany ultimately forgave him, and the two got married at a castle in Kentucky. That's Brittany's home state in June of 2019, and then they welcomed Cruz in April of 2021. Now, Jax's rep did decline commenting on the matter. Wife. Guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Again, I'm going to pin the link for the Salty podcast right in here in the comment section. Get ready. It is dropping at 4 p.m. Eastern today, which is 1 p.m. Pacific. But in case you haven't caught it, well, anywhere you get your podcast, you can go to Up and Adam on podcasts, search that, and it is filtered underneath the Up and Adam podcast. It is called the Salty podcast. You will see a different photo, which is a thumbnail. You guys will figure it out. I want to hear all of your thoughts. Make sure you drop ratings and reviews, and definitely please be a part of us dropping the episode because I know you guys are going to love it. And if you don't love it, I understand not everything is everybody's cup of tea, but I love you guys. So smash that like button. If you're not subscribed to Up and Adam Channel 2, get subscribed and we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.